Hello, gorgeous. Yes, I am talking to you. Hope everybody is doing well. All right, we're going to check in on the energy for today. So this is for the collective. So if you clicked on the video, it is for you, and it is also timeless. Let's see what's going on for you and the person on your mind. Hope everyone's doing well. All right, if you are new here, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If the reading resonates, I hope you will like, share, and subscribe. Join the channel for extra perks. And if you're returning, thank you for all of your beautiful support and energy. All right, y'all, let's see what's coming in. Let's get some oracle cards of advice. Let's see what's up. All right, we've got hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. All right, could be you or somebody you're connecting with, family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. All right, collective, is someone expecting, fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasize. Somebody feels like the connection is hopeless. You might be separated from this person right now. They're daydreaming about you, maybe even thinking about a family. You could have talked about that in the past as well. Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. Let's pull one more. What do we got? Distracted, sidetracked, change, delays. I get the feeling here, collective, somebody thought they could do better without you. And now they're realizing that they can't. It doesn't mean they went to someone else. But there's this kind of realization that they want to heal the connection, right? They're thinking about it. They're thinking about the good times that you guys had. I'm just kind of getting that feel to this. All right, let's pull some tarot and see what's going on. What does the collective need to know in love, person on their mind? Stick around to the end of the reading. I'm going to clarify, which just opens everything up. You might get little pockets here and there that resonate for you, right? That's what tarot's about. It's all about getting the energy, making decisions based on that energy, giving you advice, and moving in the right direction. So let's see what's going on. Let's do a couple more shuffles. Sorry if y'all can hear my dog in the background. Who knows? The UPS man, Amazon, somebody, God forbid, they cross, our driveway. The dog goes crazy. All right, so what does everybody need to know here? What's the energy coming in for y'all? Hey, private readings are open. If you want to book, my email is in the description box below and pinned in the comment section. Just reach out through email and we will get you situated. Let's take a look at the past. What happened? We've got the Two of Pentacles. Somebody was trying to make a decision. Should I? Shouldn't I? It's like kind of going back and forth. You've got Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy there. Kind of wishy-washy, right? What's up now? What's the current energy? We've got the Five of Wands. Yeah, you may be kind of fighting with someone, or, you're on two different pages, and it could be because somebody just couldn't make a decision in the past, right? Or maybe they were juggling. Sometimes the Two of Pentacles can be not just juggling people, but you're juggling a lot in life, right? You got a lot on your plate. So with the Five of Wands here, there could be arguments, or somebody's having some sort of inner conflict. Maybe somebody made the wrong choice in the past. What's on their mind? What's going through their thoughts? The Queen of Swords. Yeah, so this is most likely somebody that you've dealt with. This is somebody that maybe you cussed out or cut off. With the Queen of Swords, we've got card of Libra there, but it can be anybody, male or female. It's just energy. And she's looking right into that Five of Wands. So your person's thinking about some sort of drama, some sort of argument that took place. I think you spoke your truth with this person, and then you may have lopped them, collective. All right, how do they view you? The Eight of Cups in reverse. Water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. They feel like you haven't let go of them. That doesn't mean it's true, or that you want them to come back. This is just in the position of how they're viewing you, right? That maybe you can't walk away, or that you're waiting for them to return, something like that. We'll see. How do they feel about you deep down? King of Wands. Leo, Sag, Aries, they might have that in their chart somewhere. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, or they're just taking on that energy. The King of Wands feels an attraction, right? There's something you did or something you said to this person, maybe in the heat of the moment during some sort of argument or something like that. And it kind of, I don't know, I'm feeling like a level of respect here. Maybe it's making them want to return, but when you feel the King of Wands for someone, you want to take action, right? Sometimes that King of Wands, of course, he's very drawn and attracted to you. Sometimes he's got a little bit of an ego, right? But it feels like this person wants to take action towards you. Something you've done, they're very drawn to you. What are they going to be doing? How are they going to be moving towards you? Wheel of Fortune. They're waiting for timing, right? This person feels a karmic tie to you, or a soulmate tie. It doesn't have to be karmic, but with that Wheel of Fortune, they're waiting for the right time. They may have gotten this like surge of energy to the where they're like, okay, this is the time, right? There's something with fate and destiny. You know, they feel like the wheel is moving in their favor, or they want them to. This can be something that comes in unexpectedly. So you could unexpectedly hear from somebody, or if you're already with them, collective, something changes, right? Because it's almost like this person's woken up and they're like, hey, I better take action now. And I'm also, even though the Eight of Cups is in reverse, which is typically, you know, I can't shut off my emotions, or I need to return to something, but I'm also getting from that energy how they view you, like they better act now or you're going to walk away for good. What's in the hidden factors? What's going on behind the scenes? We've got a King of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. So now we've got two King energies showing here. The King of Pentacles is typically committed. He's loyal, successful, does well in his career, he or she, take it how it fits. But he's all about securing something, like, you know, being very loyal and committed for long term. You can trust the King of Pentacles. He wants to do right by you, and he's thinking about family and marriage and just bringing a lot of security and stability to a long-term relationship. What's your advice from Spirit here? The Devil. Uh-oh. Well, there's that kind of karmic tie that we were feeling. You've got Capricorn energy here. Also, too, for some of y'all, I feel with the Wheel of Fortune here, now the Devil showing, it feels like this could be a repetitive cycle. You guys just can't get on the same page because somebody's wishy-washy or they're juggling. You cut them off, you speak your mind, they go away, they come back. The more time they spend away from you, or if you're together, the more distant or silent the connection is, the more they're drawn to you, and they get this like feeling that they have to hurry up and take action. We're going to see what clarifies this King of Pentacles. But with the Devil, Spirit saying, hey, listen up, collective. This could be some sort of toxic cycle that you guys have been through. You know, and it's like, does anything change? Again, with the Wheel of Fortune there, that does represent change for me. But does it evolve? Does it go to, you know, a level where you could really build a future with this person? Or does it kind of just keep repeating itself? I think you've got you're setting boundaries. You're a little bit guarded here and protective, and there's got to be a reason why. That Devil, you know, the Devil can be anything that keeps you stuck to maybe something that's not the healthiest. I mean, this could be addictions, it could be cheating, fear, right? There could be somebody here that when things start to get too serious, they run away. You know, something like that going on. What's the outcome? What can you guys expect? You've got the Eight of Wands. So progress, change. The Eight of Wands is communication. So the lines of communication are going to open up here. What you do with that is up to you. You don't have to do any of this, right? We're just reading the energy. You might even be at a distance from this person. Could be online, something going on online. But it doesn't have to be. I mean, this represents a lot of back and forth communication coming in. But that Eight of Wands is also forward movement and some sort of change coming in. Feels like, collective, you don't trust what this person tells you. Maybe in the past for some of you, again, there's been talks of like commitment and you're my entire world and we're destined to be together. And then when it's all said and done, they don't go forward with it. It's something like that that's going on. And again, with the Devil, Spirit's advising you with that Devil, just be careful you don't get stuck in this repetitive pattern or situation. Feels like somebody can't leave you alone, right? It's a little bit, we're chained to each other, or they're like obsessing. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Star, sign of Aquarius. Also the Nine of Pentacles here. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but it can be anybody. But a lot of you, I think this is y'all's energy. I think a lot of you are leveling up, like with your career, your money, something that you've been manifesting is starting to come to fruition. You've worked on yourself a lot, most of you independently. You've healed, right? And you're in the spotlight in some way, whether that's just kicking ass at work and you know, people see that, or maybe you're on some sort of platform or something like that. But this is all about, I've leveled up. I don't need anyone. You know, I could really do this on my own. You know, very independent vibe and very much about, again, somehow manifesting a lot of stability and security in your life. It's a very independent energy. That Nine of Pentacles doesn't need anybody. Doesn't mean that, you know, she doesn't want to be in a relationship, but she's doing very, very well living that independent single life. And again, a lot of you are getting some sort of praise. You look shiny, powerful. Your ability to manifest is just crazy on point. So again, it's like this level up for y'all. And it feels like this person's seeing that happen, whether you're together or not. All right, so let's get to this. What does the collective need to know? Love, person on their mind. So I think I'm going to go ahead and extend this reading, and we'll dive deeper into your person and what they're really feeling, thinking, what's going on outside of you. So if you're separated, you'll know what's going on in their environment. I'll put that link below in the description box, and I'll also pin that in the comments section. All right, collective, what do y'all need to know about this person? What does love look like for collective here? What's coming in? What do they need to know? What's going on with the person they're thinking about, dealing with, connecting, being stalked by? Who knows? Just the person in your energy. Let's do a couple more shuffles. All right. What does the collective need to know here in love? One more. We're going to do one more. All right, y'all, let's get to it. Shut my big fat mouth and clarify this reading. All right, I hear y'all. I'm doing it. All right, so the overall energy is this Nine of Pentacles with the star. We've got Aquarius showing up to the party. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. What's this about? Yeah, the Ten of Cups. Living your best life. Reaching your ultimate happiness. Some of you guys have been manifesting some sort of big change here. I think a lot of you also have that independent vibe because there's something that's bringing a lot of security, standing on your own stability. You're loving yourself, nurturing yourself. You'd be open to a relationship or marriage, family, that kind of thing if it happens, but you're also okay on your own because you're getting that fulfillment emotionally by, you know, just being on your own and doing things that are bringing a lot of great changes to your life. And I sense that somebody here feels that energy or they see it happening somehow. What happened in the recent past? You've got the Two of Pentacles. Why? And the Six of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries energy. Yeah, so some sort of, again, praise. That Six of Wands for me is like, you know, attention. You're in the spotlight. You're receiving your accolades. People want to be around you. What's this Two of Pentacles with the Six of Wands, though? What is this about? Choices or decisions, but being a little bit unsure. Six of Wands with the Hierophant. Taurus, major arcana for Taurus energy. I'm also getting, for some of you, this person that you were connecting with was a little bit unsure, like wishy-washy. Maybe they liked attention. This could be somebody who has a hard time settling down because they always want to kind of see what's out there, or they need some sort of distraction and attention. Some of you were married to this person or in a long-term relationship. I definitely feel like there were talks about long-term. And again, I said this at the beginning, like it just feels like somebody switched up on you. What's this? Wow, okay. What just fell out? We've got the Prince of Cups. So that would be like the Knight of Cups energy. Yeah, I just feel like you guys are so like leveled up. Like you know exactly what you want. It's something traditional. And you've got an energy here of, with the Prince of Cups, this is, you know, it's like the Knight of Cups. They come, they go, but they never stay. It's a love offer, an apology, but it's flighty. It's kind of in and out. They kind of tell you what they think you want to hear, and that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting that somebody maybe had a hard time committing. Maybe they just needed attention in different places, and you just are not having that with that Queen of Swords. What's the energy right now? We've got the Five of Wands. What's this about? Five of Wands and Justice. Major arcana for Libra. Why the Five of Wands with Justice? Why is this the current energy for y'all? What's going on? What the hell is going on? Five of Pentacles. Okay. Take a look at this for a second, y'all. Five of Wands. Yeah, it feels like you either thought this person was putting you in some sort of like competitive situation, or you guys were arguing about something here. There could have been conversations or arguments or just energy of like, we can't get on the same page. Like, I deserve to be treated fairly. You're doing something that's not fair. Karma's coming out to play here too. So if somebody was like promising you the world and they were getting like attention or a relationship or something outside of the connection, Spirit's saying, we don't do that, because justice is here. And justice will come in and balance out those scales. But somebody feels left out in the cold. So now somebody's going without because there's some sort of justice that's being served here. They may have said something during an argument that was, really hurt you, like really kind of made you feel neglected by this person. But now they're out in the cold, either by you or somebody else. They might even be having some financial issues. What's on their mind? Something you said to them or some sort of boundary that you set. Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's that Five of Wands again. Speaking your mind, setting boundaries, maybe cutting somebody off after you cussed them out. With the Five of Wands, you're not going to put me in a competitive situation. You're not going to keep bringing this conflict my way. I'm tired of arguing with you. Something to that effect. For some of you, there's a few of you where this was actually, the energy or communication about commitment, marriage, something like that. And I only say that because of the Hierophant and Justice. But whatever you said to this person, whatever kind of action you took, it's heavy on their mind. And you meant it, and they know it. With distracted there again, this person could have been distracted with something outside of the connection, and you just said, I deserve better. Like, I'm not going to be part of this. See ya. How do they view you? Eight of Cups in reverse with the King of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But the King of Cups is very much in love. I mean, he loves unconditionally, he or she. You could be dealing with a water sign or you're a water sign. This person, I just got to keep it real. This person thinks that you will always take them back because you love them, because you are deeply in love with them. They've probably expressed deep emotions to you as well. So again, it feels like there can be some sort of conflict. They could you guys could argue. They could go do whatever they want. They feel like you'll always take them back, collective. I'm not saying it. They are, or they're feeling it. Why is the Eight of Cups in reverse here with the King of Cups? What's this about? And the Page of Swords. There's that kind of biting, cutting communication. The Page of Swords is typically looking into something, researching. This is the energy of like curiosity as well. Maybe something online that you found, you discovered. But they're sitting in that energy of like, it doesn't matter. Collective could find out whatever they want. They're always going to take me back. They'll be waiting for me. They love me. Doesn't matter what I do. They love me unconditionally. That's how they view you, y'all. All right. Why is the King of Wands in their emotions? This is how they're feeling about you. Why is the King of Wands here? Leo, Sag, Aries. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Why the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Why is this here? Three of Pentacles in reverse. And the Three of Wands in reverse. All right. So again, King of Wands, whether they're a fire sign or not, is, sometimes could be, he likes to play the field a little bit. He's smooth with his words and his actions. People are drawn to that energy. Some sort of disagreement here, but again, they feel like all they have to do is take action and you'll take them back. Three of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, definitely like if you guys were separated or you're in separation, maybe that's what the fight was about, the argument, you cut them off. Maybe you discovered with the Page of Swords that they're canoodling with someone else, right? Even if that's just like getting other people's attention, it feels like this person needs that. They need some sort of, they need to be validated in some way. For some of you, they're like in a full-blown relationship or connecting with somebody, and you've discovered that. They know deep down, like you're not having it though, because the Three of Wands in reverse is like, I'll just turn my back on this. I'll see what else is out there. You guys had an argument for some of you, and then they were like, well, F you, collective. I'll just go see what else is out there. And they turned their back. They weren't willing to like work something out here. Wow, this person has quite the ego. All right, how are they going to be moving towards you? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Why is this here? This, again, this is that energy of if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. The collective and I, we belong together, and, I'll just let the universe handle this. Okay. Yeah, with the Nine of Pentacles. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here with the Nine of Pentacles in their next move? What's this about? Virgo energy and the 8 of Swords. But see, while they're in that energy of, I can kind of come back anytime, we can fight, we can go, it's almost like this person feels like they can go through whatever. You guys can go through whatever, and you'll always end up back together. You'll always take them back. But what's happening with that 9 of Pentacles is they see that you don't need them somehow. I don't know if you guys like keep an eye on each other, if you have mutual friends, like they know in some way that you're doing just fine. Not only are you doing fine, you're leveling up, you're having a glow up. And they're stuck in their head about it. 8 of Swords. So whatever they thought would happen, it's not happening. Maybe it happened that way in the past. But this is a different energy that's going on. That might be this might be somebody that wants you to chase them or something like that. You're not doing it. I don't see y'all doing it. And so it's just going to stress them out with the 8 of Swords. What's going on behind the scenes that you don't know? We've got the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. What's this King of Pentacles doing here? What the hell is he doing here? With the Page of Cups, more water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Why the King of Pentacles with the Page of Cups? What's this about? And the 2 of Cups. This person might be like in a full-blown relationship. Like if you guys broke up or you parted ways or something like that, they may have like a new connection going on here behind the scenes. And then I guess they feel like if that doesn't work out or when it doesn't work out, they can just come back to you. That's why the Devil's here also, y'all. Be careful of that. What's this 2 of Cups? Why is this in the hidden factors? Some of you guys just want to go towards new love as well. What's this 2 of Cups? We've got the Page of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries energy. Yeah, it would be like a newer connection. How's this going to turn out, though? What is this for this person that collective is dealing with? How does this all play out? With the 10 of Pentacles. Hell, shit, they may be in a full-blown marriage, y'all. For some of you, obviously, this is somebody that you haven't spoken to in a while. I see y'all going towards, because this is in the hidden factors for you as well. I see some of you guys going towards a very long-term relationship. You're going to meet someone new with that Page of Cups, Page of Wands. And I feel like that's why you might be turning your back on this person. You're just tired of the games. This feels like a lot of games here. There definitely is a lot of love and emotion. But they know, they see you with that Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is raising up that sword. And sometimes we'll speak the truth, typically because of something that the Page of Swords has discovered, either through your own intuition or you've got receipts. It's something like that. And they know that you know that this is going on. All right, why is the Devil here your advice? What is this about? What's this Devil? This is somebody who's learning a lesson here. Collective is not who they used to be. Why is the Devil here? Capricorn energy with the Prince of Wands. Yeah, remember we talked earlier, this energy, however long you've known them, seems to kind of come in and out of your life. You've got Sagittarius energy there. The Knight of Wands, I always say, loves to exit but hates to stay, right? He rides in with a lot of passion, but he's always on the move. He's not committed. You want a King of Pentacles, somebody, and they're coming, somebody's in your environment. It doesn't have to be an earth sign, but it's something that's stable, somebody that's going to be loyal and honest to you. They're bringing security to your life in a very long-term committed way. But this is just Spirit reminding y'all, hey, remember, there's something toxic here, right? With the Devil energy, this person, you guys have this like, you're stuck to each other. But the problem is that Knight of Wands, he'll come in, but he leaves again as well. What about the Knight of Wands? What about the Knight of Wands? Feels like this person is really obsessed with your energy, your aura. Temperance in reverse. This could be, again, a situation, a person that just leaves you off kilter. There's an imbalance when it comes to your emotions. They make you crazy. They make your emotions go all over the place. Spirit's also saying, remember, there's no compromise here. There's no cooperation. This feels like an energy of somebody that just wants to do what they want to do when they want to do it. And you'll always be there because you love them and you'll always take them back, or you'll always let them kind of come in and out of their life. But something went down here where you said no and you raised the sword. And I think you meant it, but I don't think they know that. What's the outcome? You've got the Eight of Wands. This is what y'all's outcome is here. What's this Eight of Wands? The Eight of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. 2 8s, so change. This could even happen, obviously, with the 8 August. This could even happen before the end of the month. What's this Eight of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles? Eight of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles and the Lovers. Gemini energy. There's that very strong union. This is somebody that's going to communicate to you that they want to still work on the connection. I'm starting to think, yeah, some of them did get involved with somebody else, like during a break or during separation, or they've done that to you in the past. I'm getting, though, more in the Hidden Factors collective. You guys have something more stable. A soulmate with that Two of Cups, a relationship that could really turn into something solid. Somebody that's going to respect you, nurture you, want to take care of you, right? Not in a bad way. I mean, take care of you as like your emotions and as the person that you are. But this person is going to reach out in some way. Might be through social media with the Eight of Wands. And it's this energy. They might even share with you like, oh, I just got a new job and I wanted to tell you about it. It's something like that. But it's just with the Lovers, you're making a choice here. You know there's a strong connection, but it's just not doing it for you. With the Lovers, yeah, it's just not doing it for you. And it won't. And that's part of your outcome. You've got Aquarius showing up. The Star in reverse is, I may have been hopeful about this in the past, but I've lost hope or faith as I move forward. That's why I'm turning my back. I'm going towards something that's going to bring me more stability and long term, because that's what I want. This is a whole new collective than what this person is used to. And that Star in reverse, you're making the choice or decision, even though this is a very strong connection. It's a soulmate as well, but you've got another soulmate coming in. Thanks, but no thanks. Once upon a time, I saw this as going somewhere. This is something that I really wanted, but I'm kind of giving up on the connection. You may tell them this, you may not. You know? You may just ignore them. I don't know. It'll be different for everyone. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Spirit's bringing you a new opportunity with that Ace of Pentacles. They're like, here you go, collective. There's potential for a new opportunity. It's grounded. It's stable. It could grow into something very long term. But with the Six of Swords in reverse, something keeps pulling you back, right? Somebody keeps returning or pulling on your energy. And with the Four of Wands here, Spirit trying to get you to move towards a new beginning. That Four of Wands is a commitment, right? It's something quite abundant, something new, something that could lead to, you know, engagement, moving in together, marriage, whatever. There's a lot of happiness with that Four of Wands. So there's a strong message here of continue on the path that you're going and don't let people or energy keep you distracted, or pull you back from your path where you're supposed to go. There's something better for you here. And there are a few of you here who this person is married. But I think for the most part, Spirit's trying to get you to look over here. We're advising you this. Somebody leaves you off kilter here, and it's just, it's stagnant, or it keeps you from moving forward. We want you over here. And again, for some of you, you have a King of Pentacles coming in. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. All right, we'll extend the reading and see what their play is going to be. What are they doing? We'll see if they are tied to someone else and how that's going, like their next move towards you. Like when they come in with communication, what are they going to say? Like we're going to get all the tea. All right, I'll pin that down below. All right, you guys, I love you hard. Love me hard back. And we'll speak soon. Take care.